During his Beatle days, with John and Paul handling the vast majority of the songwriting, Ringo Starr was content behind the drums and rarely utilized as a composer. His written contributions consisted of 2 songs and 2 collaborations. But a song he started writing during the Beatles' final years ended up outselling all 3 of his ex-bandmates in 1971. Let's take a hard look at Ringo's It Don't Come Easy. It was in late 1968, not long after writing his first solo composition for the Beatles, Don't Pass Me By, that Ringo was inspired to write another song, loosely based on the premise of keeping things together. As the Beatles began to visibly drift apart during the recording of the White Album, the writing was on the wall. The song, originally titled Gotta Pay Your Dues, remained unfinished for many, many months. But George Harrison was always happy to help Ringo work on a song, and it was while playing drums on George's All Things Must Pass album that Ringo collaborated with George on what became It Don't Come Easy. Recording it, however, did not come easy, as it required 30 takes of the basic track over a 2-day period at Abbey Road Studios in February 1970. The following month, they started from scratch and recorded more takes at Trident Studios in London. After overdubs and mixing, Apple Records declined to release it at that point. So George took his demo to Apple recording artists Badfinger and offered it to them, but Badfinger passed on it. However, band members Pete Ham and Tom Evans would eventually sing backup on it when Ringo and George completed sessions for the song in October 1970. Other musicians include Gary Wright on piano, and of course, George Harrison on guitar. The distinctive flanging effect heard on George's guitar was accomplished by running it through a Leslie speaker cabinet, a rotating speaker system typically used with organs, but occasionally employed by guitarists to create a unique swirling sound. George's guitar, originally a gold Gibson Les Paul, had a history of its own. Previously owned by the Lovin' Spoonful's John Sebastian, he later traded it to Rick Derringer, who had Gibson painted red. Unhappy with how the paint job changed its sound, Derringer sold it to a guitar shop, where it was purchased by Eric Clapton, who eventually gave it to his friend George. George called the red guitar Lucy. While collaborating on It Don't Come Easy with Ringo, George suggested that the last verse be about God, but Starr resisted. George then pushed for Krishna. Ringo protested further, and they eventually agreed on peace as the focal point for the final verse. But George still got his Hare Krishna in via the backup vocals during the instrumental break. Though the title, It Don't Come Easy, suggests struggle, it offers the solution of peace and love, which would become Ringo's catchphrase throughout his solo career, with lyrics about forgetting sorrows of the past and an admonition to come together. It was seen as an olive branch from Ringo and George toward John and Paul, all of whom were still dealing with arbitration and misgivings following the band's breakup in 1970. Released in April 1971, It Don't Come Easy hit number 4 in America and the UK, number 1 in Canada. Selling over 5 million copies, It Don't Come Easy outsold his former bandmate singles in 1971. It Don't Come Easy was the first of a string of Ringo hits that would continue for the next 3 years.
He's like the first Beatle to come out with like hit after hit really fast.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Well, I
Yeah, well, it's
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't hold that against him.
Some years later, the song would become 7-Eleven's jingle for their Where the Good Things Come Easy ad campaign.
You don't have Pepsi?
It don't come easy.
A 1991 episode of The Simpsons featured the song and Ringo as a guest star.
They took the time to write me, and I don't care if it takes me another 20 years. I'm going to answer every one of them.
And Ringo made reference to his old hit in no less than 3 of his future songs. The intro to a remake of Back Off Boogaloo, Don't Go Where the Road Don't Go,
Well, I said it don't come easy.
and Eye to Eye.
Remember when I said it don't come easy? That seems so long ago.
It Don't Come Easy remains one of Ringo's signature songs and is always one of the first 2 songs played at his concerts.
Got to pay dues if you wanna sing the blues. You know it don't come easy.
Ringo and variations of his all-star band have performed almost non-stop since 1989. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And for the stories behind all 200-plus solo singles by John, Paul, George, and Ringo, you may want to check out the book, After Abbey Road, the solo hits of the Beatles. Thanks for watching.